If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. He's eating another fucking box. Jay Wall's
I was getting a Coke, actually.
Okay, sure. Yeah, whatever. How many you got left?
What, Jaffa cakes? I've had 20 today.
Jesus Christ. Are you jaffered out?
Yeah, just a bit.
Alright, cool.
This is your fault.
It is my fault. Bloody good deal. It was 10 quid, mate. So yeah, Barrow's Break. Shame we don't have the bard, because he could like get some information about Barrow's Break, but he's not here. It's a large city. Predominantly human. I will add some, make some tags for lots of things in the area at some point, but right now I haven't got anything prepared for the city. What are you doing? You pay your fee to enter the city, because there's obviously a gate tax as you enter.
How big is the city?
A large sprawling city.
So would there be someone that could maybe investigate my Golden Dawn breastplate?
But with the money, yes.
Do you really want to be flashing that about? We don't know. We can't trust any of these people.
Am I not wearing it?
You are actually, yeah. It's like, I mean, I will probably caution you against that, or before we enter the city, maybe you might want to, cover that up.
I'll hide it with Lenny.
So, you enter the city. Jastor, tell me something unique about Barrow's Break.
Well, it takes its name from the fact that it's actually built in an enormous barrow.
Okay.
And it's they excavated a lot of it, and so a reasonably large proportion of the city is actually subterranean.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Bug.
Yep.
Tell me something. Tell me more. Oh, tell me something else about the city.
Bug once burnt down a museum here.
What kind of museum?
The Kindling Museum.
An art museum. Yeah.
Belongs in a museum. Okay. So yes, you enter Barrow's Bleak. Obviously the main entrance is above. Well, mainly above ground. But you soon start. You soon sort of start descending into the lower depths of the city. I guess it's sort of almost like a multi-level. It's almost like Mega City 1, but obviously considerably smaller. And so it's got walkways above the ground. That sort of crisscross all over. Like bridges. It's got loads of walkways over the depths of the barrow. It's a large barrow as well. You do see like probably some like re-dead undead creatures that that have recently been defeated by the town's watch or the city guard. Clearly they've got a problem with some restless dead. Perhaps they're not happy with the fact that they're digging up they're reclaiming the lost quarters of the city. It's all, I guess, all the architects all sort of semi-gothic as well. I'm gonna go, so it's all like
Yeah, there's probably quite a large amount of like religious iconography and stuff like that. And stuff like that about them, just because they probably have a lot of clerics here.
Yeah, and I guess with that as well, there is a large presence of the thingy order. Oh my god.
Court Sunrise?
Yeah, Court Sunrise here as well. So, how does Tristan feel about entering this city that's almost like entering the den of the den of his enemies?
I feel like I will need to tread carefully and probably wear a hood over my helmet.
Okay. That may be very hard.
I'll be done. I can't take the helmet off.
Okay. Wonder why you can't take the helmet off. Anyway,
Find out next time on.
So, what do you do? What do you guys do?
The only reason we're here is to rest up for a bit, maybe resupply for a bit, maybe get some news, get some intel on what lies ahead of us between here and the next place, and then get the hell out of here. Like, we don't want to make trouble, so let's keep things on the down low. No trying to rescue people again, all right?
Yeah, we need to be careful with the Court Sunrise, so.
Yes. Like, taking on an army of gobos is one thing. Taking on a entrenched, well-armed, well-prepared set of powerful Aladdins or whatnot is not going to end well for us,
Mm-hmm.
As you enter the city, you do see like a fairly decent, maybe a medium-sized army, sort of start exiting the city.
If there's people milling about, I'll ask. I'll just ask, what the rules are. Like, what's the where are they mobilised enough to? Just collar some rando on the street.
So the person on the street, he's balding on top. He's got long hair, long dark hair, greying on the side. Fingerless gloves. He looks at you. Oh, yes. The horde. The horde's been spotted.
Oh right, yeah. We had a one in with them earlier on the way here. Yeah, they think they can take him.
Oh, where is the Court Sunrise? No. Is it the Court Sunrise? Yeah, the Court Sunrise. Yeah, they're heavily, armored fighters. I guess they're gonna take good care of the lands.
Yeah, I've fought alongside the Court Sunrise before in my time. They know what they're doing. Yeah, I wouldn't worry the city's going to be safe.
Oh, I'd hope so. I mean, there's walls around it. They generally, like, from what I hear, the horde pick on the weak. We're not weak.
Nah, yeah, they're not going to waste their time against the city. Too much risk for them. Yeah, but no, you know any good places a bunch of weary travellers can rest up, do you?
Yeah, I do actually. There's a good place further down. It's called the Crypt Keeper.
I mean, it's a little bit maudlin, isn't it? A little bit. I guess I take it where sleep like the dead.
Yeah, I guess you do. Yeah, you sleep like the dead.
Right.
Decent food, decent prices. What else could you want?
Yeah, indeed. Well, thank you very much. Good days to you. So, yeah, we'll go find this crypt keeper then.
Crypt Keeper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you descend into like the lower depths. Like I said, the further down you go, the poorer people get. I guess would be. No, let's go the opposite way. So the further you go down, the more. Do I want to do that? Do I want it the opposite way round, or do I want it like the?
You tell us.
It depends really, because like the further down you go, probably the higher risk it is in terms of like there's more undead and stuff down there.
Yeah.
But equally, more risk, there's much more reward. So like the people who are down there are probably like very rich, like mercenary companies, or like very rich people that can afford to hire adventurers to go down in there and bring them back riches and stuff like that. So being on the front lines, there's a high exposure, but also a high reward. So there's probably a mix of like poor hangers on hoping to make their big break, and then like really well established, powerful, like rich people down there.
All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that then.
Cool.
So it's quite. I guess it's like narrow passages, narrow alleyways, and the like I said, so like there's walkways crossing walkways, and it's sort of like a multi-leveled like city. I mean, maybe it's not as sprawling as I said it was. Maybe it sprawls in height rather than width. Like it's a hole in the ground. Built on the back of like older cities and stuff like that. Maybe even like if you go down far enough, it's maybe even have like dwarven like a dwarven keep type thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty good chance that it intersects with a dungeon or something somewhere.
Yeah. You definitely heard of you definitely know there's a dungeon that descends like deep into the ground. The locals call it Hell's Deep. Just because how deep it goes, rumors say it goes all the way to hell, but who knows? And yeah, there's daily incursions. The further down you go, there's more and more incursions of like undead. But
how far down is this crypt keeper? Because you don't want to get into too much trouble.
It's probably closer to the middle of the city, like middle level, but probably like further down the middle level. As Rob said, he said maybe the rich sit closer to the middle, like the middle tier, and then like so they can get their businesses or do their business easier and from a safer point.
Yeah, that makes sense. I quite like the idea of like the middle being called like purgatory or something,
Okay, yeah, it's called purgatory.
That's like the local nickname for it,
Yeah, yeah, you know the middle section of the city is called Purgatory. So yeah, you sort of descend below Purgatory, and eventually you find the Crypt Keeper. If you can't read, there's obviously a painting of a Crypt Keeper who's got probably the Jim Henson Crypt Keeper as well. Or no, was it Jim Henson? No, whoever did it. It's that image of the skeleton, the zombie looking bloke on the door with perhaps a key in his hand. And you enter in, and the place is quite lively. There's like a minstrel like playing his lute, and there's people. Some people obviously look at you as you come in. There's like a stables as well for like housing Lenny the donkey and his cart. What do you want to do?
I want to see whether I just want to kind of get a feel for the place, like what's really going on, what's is there anything interesting happening, is there anything I should be looking out for, that kind of thing. Just kind of keep my ears open.
Please give me a parlay roll, please.
Okay, cool.
What's everyone else doing while Jastor's like talking to people?
Nice, got 12.
How much Court Sunrise presence is there, considering like the army went out?
Well, I mean, yep.
I think it'd be remiss of me if I didn't try to pick a pocket or two.
Okay. All right, we'll get you in a second. Okay. So Tristan, the bulk of the army's out. So, I mean, obviously there will still be people left here to defend, just in case. But you're not gonna, you're not gonna have as much of a chance to encounter someone from the Court Sunrise.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, if you're trying to lay low, then this is an ideal time to lay low for a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the information's spread, like, if they've caught wind, if they know you're in the city, then you will have probably trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Quite bad trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah? If that makes any sense?
Yeah.
Jastor. Okay, yeah, so you learned from the barkeep, his name is Henderson. You learned from the owner, Henderson, that is anyone taking notes for me, by the way? No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, brilliant. Yeah, you learn that that as of late the dead, or the restless dead, is definitely like increasing in activity. So there seems to be more incursions happening, and no one's sure why. He's like, oh yeah, just last week the lower levels were completely overrun. No survivors.
Do you think there'd be a reward if we help deal with it?
Oh, well, I think maybe you might have to get you might have to like speak to someone about it, but Yeah, the Quartz Sunrise had to send in the army that has recently left to take on the horde. They had to send them in to clear it out.
But they didn't clear it out.
Well, for now, they did.
Okay. All right. Who'd we speak to about a reward for sorting it out, delving a little deeper?
Oh, you need to get your Delver's license.
How much does that cost?
Some coin.
Well, yeah, I mean, we haven't really got time to waste here. Like, not when that army's going to come back at some point or another. But it wouldn't be bad to have a patron or something.
So the Delver I'm stealing from you, Monty. By the way, this is So the Delver's license allows you to keep what you find.
Yeah. Well, hey, do you think if we approach one of the like the local sort of adventuring houses or something, we could get some patronage to sponsor us to go down there? We give them a share or something.
They'll take their cut though.
Oh well, yeah, that's fine. As long as it's just as long as it's just a cut.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but if there's any chance of us getting some specialist items down there, I mean, these places, especially if undead's coming out of them, chances are they might have a bit of some artifacts or something that could come in use.
I'm up for a little digging. Yeah.
I mean, but we're taking a big risk here because we stay down here too long, and that army comes back. Then
the army's not coming up this way.
Well, no, but it's more that the way out of the city is back up. So if they're milling about, having got back from their battle, then we're gonna have to make our way through with it long.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Well, we'll probably be a hell of a lot better off if we've got some artifacts, that's for sure. So
yeah,
I mean,
find something shiny.
What's your take on this, Thomas?
I'm always up for purging the world of undead. Drifter looks a bit too happy about this.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess. Unless we want to buy our own license, we can go and sell our swords to some patron, split the proceeds. I mean, I guess. Well, I guess let's check the Delver's office and see how much they're going to charge us for one of these licenses. Might be that we just afford one, just do it ourselves. Then we get to keep everything. So.
Yeah.
Yes, do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, there's going to be some kind of quartermaster's office or something, or some kind of outpost or something that gives out licenses, right? Some license office.
Good God, how much would a license cost?
Gold each, maybe.
Probably more than
people doing it.
Yeah, but they also want to make money, don't they?
Yeah, like the city wants to presumably get all these artifacts themselves if it can. They're prized commodities. So, but equally, they want the undead wiped out. So it's kind of like a trade-off, I guess. But would they give a license to a party rather than individuals?
I'll have to have a think.
Because what would the expected haul be from coming back up? Like on average.
It depends whatever you find, isn't it?
That's what I mean. Like, what would Faith expect it to be on average? A party going down to clear stuff and find things.
Well, some people have made their fucking, some people have made an absolute killing from it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna stop saying that. Some people have like gone down there once, found something absolutely rare and unique, and have never and come back and never have to work again.
And how much would that be in dungeon mode?
I mean, if you got like 10,000 gold to your name,
Mhm.
would you like basically never have to work?
Yeah, you 10,000
Yeah.
gold, you'd never have to work again. Yeah.
But the average person is probably never going to even ever have more than like 100 gold to themselves. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I mean, I guess for a license, it makes sense that it's maybe like 10 to 25 gold at the high end, like just because it needs to be accessible to people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
otherwise, nobody's ever going to go do it.
Yeah.
Probably 10-ish gold or something per person.
Yeah. All right. What would it be? A year license or like a month's license or one and you got done? That's what I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like are we just going to do it like we try this out once and then we get the hell out of here, or are we
Yeah,
gonna
let's
stick
go
around
in
for a bit?
once, see what we can get.
Yeah, say like a full one and done license then.
All right. I reckon a year license would be like 50 gold, 50 coin
Okay,
per person.
Or okay.
we don't need the whole year.
A month's license will probably be like 5 gold, and maybe like a one pass, like a day trip type thing, would be like a coin
Cool.
per person.
Day trippers, day trippers it is. Nice. All right, let's do it. Yeah, well, we can afford that. I've got that massive bag of gold.
Yeah, we
I-
can afford that.
I'm like, yeah, Bug can afford that.
Yeah. I can afford it.
All right. Well, I've got not got that prepared, so I guess we'll call it there for this week, and then for next week I'll try and get some things prepped, some interesting things as
good.
well. I'll probably do a GM like prep session this week as well at some point, and try and get some people. So if anyone wants to come lend a hand and give me ideas, please consider doing that, because that's a good. I think that might be quite a fun thing to do. But let's go around the table, get people to give themselves a shout out, and then we'll wrap up. So, Bug or Charles,
Yeah.
where can we find you?
You can find me on Discord and here every week, and that's about it.
Did you say hero of the week?
Here every week.
Oh,
I'll be staying here.
thank you, Monty.
You can follow me on Twitter as Dark Liquid, or you can read my basically never updated blog, darkliquid.co.uk, or you can occasionally check out the stuff that I have published for Numenera and other things from Joy Through RPG.
Right, thank you, J-Will.
Yeah. Jail. You can find me as Jail7Z most places, because someone always steals Jail. Twitter, etc. Twitter, Twitch, all those. I'm here Mondays, as you can see. I GM a non-streamed game of Numenera on Tuesdays. That's starting up again tomorrow. Our second, I guess, chapter of it. On alternating Thursdays and Sundays, soon moving forward, we'll be doing a continued Hyperlight Drifter RPG stream, and maybe some other games here and there, perhaps Alien RPG and a few other things.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to
It'll
do
be,
Warhammer then?
Well, you're still talking to someone, aren't you?
Well, no, I don't know. I thought you was interested in doing Warhammer.
I thought you said Danny was talking to someone.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after anyway, but
Right.
I'm still interested in Warhammer, yeah. That might change plans a bit then. But Yeah, so that will be at least on Sundays. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, I am supposed to be doing video game streams, but that's very sporadic at the moment.
Okay.
I did play Disco Elysium last week, and it was crazy.
Cool. What was crazy?
Disco Elysium, the game.
Is that the detective game?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so we've got some things. I've got some things coming up in the next month or so. So we've got Warhammer games starting at some point in the next few weeks, hopefully. Not sure. We might be doing a one shot next week for Halloween. I'll have to check with Danny about that and double check that that's going to happen, because that's, you know, on Thursdays. Tuesdays we've got a potential L5R or Legends of the Five Ring game starting. In the next, may have started, could have started tomorrow, but yeah, players. We've got a lack of players. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Find me on the Discord. And then Sunday we're back with Call of Cthulhu, the Two-Headed Serpent. That's pretty fun. And then Monday we're back here. This week, either tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be doing a GM prep stream at some point during the evening. And I'll probably try and stream some City Skylines as well, for just chill streams, just to, you know, relax to and just play some city builders and get frustrated as I can't build like interchanges and stuff like that, and just watch the mess that I make of how unorganised I can make a city. But other than that, if anyone wishes to support the channel, please do consider following the channel on Twitch. If you want to support on Twitch, do consider supporting the channel even further with a subscription if you want to help, you know, improve the streams as we go along. If you are watching us on YouTube, check out hit the like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and if you wish to support on YouTube, do consider Patreon as well. Jay Will's done all that. This will all be in the description below. I'd like to thank everyone for playing. So Charles, Monty and Jay Will, thank you for playing. I did enjoy it quite considerably. Like I said, I do find like Dungeon World very sort of easy to run. And I'd like to thank everyone who watched and hung out and spoke and chatted and did all that sort of thing.